Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Predecessor video. In this case, I'm gonna do a tier list. That's it. So I'm gonna take in count on the carries. Number one, if you can play it without the help of your support, like you can do a 1v2, and the augments of this patch, because there are some augments that are broken as hell, and there are some augments that are completely garbage. So let's start with Grim, the only carry I haven't seen in all this patch. Grim doesn't have mobility, and that is something bad, so you're gonna depend on your support. If you depend on your support and you are in solo queue, that is just bad news for you, buddy. Someone like me, I don't have a duo, so I'm completely alone in this game. So I never play Grim. Well, I have played sometimes Grim, but in this patch I haven't touched Grim. The augments are good. The first one, you can heal yourself when you're hit by the ability and you just block it with your shield. The shield is very useful against CC, but it's not enough. You cannot run, and that is the bad part. This one sounds very nice. The pulse fire cooldown reduce is very interesting, and the instant kill reload, it sounds good too. Sounds very good. I mean, you can get a lot of kills with that if you have luck. The only problem is just see with Grim is the mobility. I mean, you can slow someone with this thing with assault mode. I think it's not even enough. You can get easy caught, and I mean, I haven't seen yet a single Grim. So if you're a main Grim, don't take this personal. Just, it's my opinion, okay? It's just my opinion. So don't take this personal. By the way, and Grim, he received a buff. Look at this. He got a magical skill increase to 95% to 105. So that is a very significant change, and even with that, he's not even get played that much. Case Murdock, they didn't touch him. Just the augment, he got the augment, and Murdock is a pretty solid carry in general. I mean, and the augments are not like the best. The only one I see that is have potential is this one, Justice Reach, because I mean, you can have the shot that have an increase distance with more distance, and that pierce through units, so you can literally just aim to the carry and poop, give it one shot maybe a couple of times and poke with that. So yeah, you have a lot of play with that. That is the only one I see that is very good. This with the martial law, I mean, 12% more is a very nice change, but you can miss this. You have to be kind of lucky sometimes with this thing, or you have to be very good with it. If not, this augment is gonna change anything. And this one, the trap stuff, they are very good. That is a really nice ability with Murdock, but I don't think 2 additional of these things are gonna save your ass against someone that is just jumping towards you. Not gonna help you that much, I think. So I see only one augment that can really change something, because you can have a nice poke every single, like 8 shots, 5 shots. I don't remember what the passive, because I haven't played too much right now the Murdock. And Murdock always has been strong, so he's gonna be strong. The only one in May is gonna be this guy, by the way. Is spoiler alert. Drongo 3 patch, 4 patch. I don't remember how much patch has passed. Drongo was OP as hell. Rock rounds, you can melt anyone with that thing, like 3 shots and they are half HP. That was super crazy. We have in that time a Drongo meta. Right now is not Drongo meta. The augments, let's talk about augments first. This one of rat rounds that deal 30% of damage nearby enemies, that's very good, because I mean, when you're in team fights, you can just destroy the hell of someone, and then it's gonna deal damage to the rest of the team. Yeah, Fangood fight, or in the jungle fight, or mid lane fight, on whatever fight, you're gonna deal damage to the rest of the team. This one that reduces the cooldown of your ult, I see the potential. It's not that bad. The only problem is that you get highly debuff on your damage. The only potential I see is more mobility, because you can escape if someone is ganking you. You can just, ult. That's the only thing I just see that can help you. But apart of that, I don't see anything else. The smoke therapy, you can heal someone. I don't think this even, I don't know, 400 to 59 health. I mean, maybe if your jungle is dying and you just throw it on the floor to kill him. I don't think this one is good. I don't know why you would do that, but it's an option anyway. Drongo have mobility, so you can do a 2v1 with this thing. At least you can even escape from a lot of ults with your own ult. This still, if you time it correctly, if he throws to you and you're all at the same time, it's just gonna poop, it's gonna do anything to you. Drongo is still strong in this patch. He's not that strong. You're gonna put him just up from this Murdock, because the damage you can output with this guy is very nice. By the way, I have seen more Drongos than this guy, so maybe it's just a little bit better, or people are just tendency to use more Drongo because of their augments, and that's it. Revenant, the love of my life. That's why my name on Twitch is SamuRev. And in this patch, I am glad that you can play again Revenant on Ranked. I have been playing Revenant 80% of my games because I just love playing Revenant. You haven't played Rev? Play Wraith. He's a solid pick right now. Okay, number 1, the augments. This one of quick draw, never touch that thing. You're not gonna feel the 30% faster reload. You are not gonna feel that. I used quick draw accidentally, and I didn't even realize that I have that thing until I just checked my minions count. I was like, oh, I did the wrong one. I didn't even feel the difference on the reload. Spectral bounty, bro. If you play correctly with this thing, you can get a lot of a spectral bounty, and that is OP because you can farm this thing with the Assassin Crest of Ortus, and you're gonna have a lot of physical damage bonus for free. Well, for free. And I mean, you can steal 6% of the target physical damage and magical power, so they are gonna hit a little bit less when you ult them, so that is very nice. If you don't like to use this one, it's gonna depend on your skill, or in the match, on the moment that you can get a lot of this one, or maybe you're gonna get a single one of this. But with the Hellfire Blast, if you are not confident of using this, use this tier 1 and that's it, buddy. If you're against a triple tank combo, you're gonna do a lot of damage because you're gonna ignore 40% of physical armor and do 8% more damage in your last shot, and that is crazy because just think about this, you ignore 40% of one of physical armor just with this one. And now imagine adding that a Demolisher. You're gonna critical strike always with the 4 hit. You're gonna ignore 30% of physical armor, so that is a lot. That is 17% of physical armor that you're gonna ignore completely. Like, the tanks are gonna have 30% armor against you in your last shot. That is crazy. Revenant right now, I think he is very strong. The only problem I will say is the typical skill issue that you're gonna have with Rev, and is if you miss one shot, 3 things gonna happen. Number 1, nothing, because you miss and it is what it is. Number 2, you're gonna die. And I'm not joking, you're gonna die if you miss one single shot. In a lot of situations that's gonna happen. You're gonna die if you miss one shot because you're gonna reload, and when you're reloading, you're not doing damage and you're gonna receive damage and you're probably gonna die. And number 3, if you miss one shot, you lose the kill, and that is annoying as hell. And that happened a lot of times. It's gonna happen to you if you play this guy, and if you're a main ref, you know this thing, that this happened. You miss one shot, you lose the kill. You miss one shot, you die. And in fact, if you miss the Scar, the same problem again. You're gonna miss one kill, or you're gonna die because someone is jumping to you and you cannot stop that guy because you have no mobility. A part of your last shot, and probably you're not gonna shot the 4th shot at time to, you know, get some bonus speed and escape. Even with that problem, that is basically a skill issue, but I mean, you're a human being, so you're gonna miss shots. Even if you have an insane aim, the only way you don't miss is because you have aimbot, and that's it. So you're gonna miss kills, you're gonna die a lot if you miss one shot, so be careful. But Revenant is strong, you have to be careful with your shots. That's it. Next hero, Skylar. Skylar last patch was OP, and Skylar in this patch, it's still OP against a lot of tanks combos. His hypercharge ability that hits super hard against tanks. The augments, not gonna lie, they are okay. Probably you're gonna use this one because I think this one is the best, because you have more range and you can abuse that when you are flying. But normally you will fly with Skylar in a defensive way. The rest of the augments, I don't think they are gonna make a difference. I mean, plasma and barrage, if you hit the enemy 3 seconds less, my man. And the one with the ult, this one looks kind of better, not gonna lie. This one looks kind of better than the last one, but the ult, you're gonna use your ult when they are very low HP. If not, you are not gonna do any damage because you get 25% of the target missing health as physical damage. So that is, you are gonna do that. Like, they have half HP, a little bit low than that, and you're gonna ult them. So I don't know if this triple ult gonna make a difference. So Skylar got nerfed 1%, so that is not actually too much, so she's still strong. So yeah, she's very, very strong right now. So let's go with Sparrow. Sparrow, let's see the augments first. The one I think is like one of the best, I'm gonna say the Inner Fury, because if both you're old and you can hit, you have more range, number one. Number two, you are shooting more arrows, so you are not gonna miss your ult. There's no chance that you miss that. This one with the invisibility, it's okay. I don't think it's that bad, but I think the best one is the old one. I think she's strong. I don't think she's that strong. I'm gonna say she's better than Drongo. The only problem is you don't have mobility. You have even less than these two guys. You have less mobility unless you're using the one with the invisibility stuff. I don't know. I mean, Sparrow has a lot of damage in the beginning of the match because you can hit 2 shots and then full charge the piercing arrow, and that is like half HP anyone. You have a lot of damage with Sparrow from just the beginning. You have a nice early game. The only problem is the mobility part. So let's go Twinblast. Twinblast is always good. I'm not gonna lie, I always think Twinblast is good. You can have 2 type of gameplay, one with the poke damage because you have more range, so you can use your vaporize, you can poke a lot with that stuff, or you can go for the grenade stuff. That, I mean, you have 1 grenade more, so that is good. With the old one, that I don't think is that good. I think it's one of these two is more useful. In my case, I would choose this one in my case because I like the poke style. It's gonna be like more interesting play. And I mean, Twinblast, he's always a very, very solid carry. You can do a lot of damage with the ult. I have a clip, I gonna put the clip. You can see that thing. He do a lot of damage. Super random, bro. Just ult me for no reason, and then I was like, wait, what the hell with that damage, my guy? I don't like Twinblast because I like better the carries that you can just plum to death and not throw abilities like crazy to get the kill like this one, because if you don't hit any ability like the grenade, 2 grenades in a row and the vaporize, you're probably not gonna kill anyone full basic attack. I'm gonna say here it's almost up here, but I think the next two are just better than him. So let's talk about Wraith. I always ban Wraith. I don't like Wraith. Wraith is annoying. He got a little bit nerf, but it's basically the same. Let's see the augments. I mean, the Sniper Bounty, it sounds okay for farming. The Illusionist, I don't think is good. Mystic Markman, I mean, knock deals magical damage. Like, you don't have anyone that do magical damage, you can go for this one. If you talk with your teammates, maybe this is gonna be good because you have magical damage, but what you can build with that, I have no idea. The purple you're gonna use is the Sniper Bounty because you get just a little bit more gold, and in general, Wraith is an insane carry. If you don't play this thing, you better start playing this thing because he's annoying. You can poke anyone with your damn knock ability, they cannot contest against you. Yeah, you have so much range with that. You just and you're chilling, and again and you're chilling, and they cannot reach you, you know. You're like, their basic attacks or abilities are like this maximum, and you can hit them in this distance, and like they cannot hit you because this is the maximum range and they cannot touch you. So that is so damn annoying. I just hate that. Peekaboo, knock, and you are half HP, and it's like, brother, I can't even hit you. I cannot hit you. I'm not in your range. I cannot hit you. What the hell is this? And if they have a lot of cooldown right in that moment, they can hit you another of knock. So if you are not only half HP, you are below that, and they are gonna start chasing you. So yeah, I ban always Wraith because he's annoying as hell, and I think he's still annoying as hell. So I'm gonna put Wraith in very strong. The only problem with Wraith is you need hands. I mean, you can see he got nerfed a little bit. I mean, 0.5. That's not gonna make a difference. Knock, magical power scaling decrease 10%. This is gonna make some difference if you're using the augment of magical. Play Wraith, that's it, bro. play Wraith if you can play Wraith. Don't play Wraith, you don't have to play Wraith, because trust me, you're gonna throw the game like crazy. Like me, I am trash with Wraith, but I know that guy is OP, but I'm just trash because I miss the knock stuff over and over. I don't miss the basic attacks, but I always miss the knock, and I don't know why. Last but not least, Kira. In this patch, I haven't seen too much Kira because, I mean, number one, the augments are pretty okay. The ones that is better are one of these two, especially this one, because you can do 8% of the missing health of the enemy. And this one is very good too because you can build Kira with cooldown ability, cooldown build that you can spam your abilities. So people are not playing Kira right now because Revenant and Skylar are more OP right now. and they are not playing this one, but I mean, she's not even nerfed on the patch. She didn't even get nerfed 100%. I don't know why people are not playing it. I don't think she's bad. I think she's better than Twinblast, not gonna lie. Or maybe it's because I'm not good with this guy. Not that good with Twinblast, maybe because I'm just better with this guy. So I don't know, you can give me your thoughts. In my case, I think Kira is just better than Twinblast. I don't think, of course, she cannot be very strong because I think these three are just better than her, and I don't think she's that far away from Twinblast. So yeah, I'm gonna put her in strong. This is the tier list. In the below tier is gonna be Grim, just because you're gonna depend on your support way too much to do something. The strongest in the A tier is gonna be Kira. She has a nice ult and you have mobility, and Twinblast the same thing. She has a nice ult and you have mobility. Sparrow has a very strong ult, but you can get stunned, number one, and number two, you don't have mobility unless you use your augment. But I mean, the augment of your ult, I think is better. Drongo is not bad. Drongo is not that good. He's just okay. He's very okay. Same with this guy. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's that strong. He's just okay. You have very nice abilities. You can poke a lot now with the augment. And these two guys, if you are not playing one of these, you are sleeping in the patch, especially with Rev. Play Rev. If you don't like Rev, play Rev. If you like Skylar, yeah, it's your time. Play Skylar, especially against triple tank. If you're against triple tank, you're gonna have a festival of hypercharge and farming damage like crazy. I'm with right is I just hate this guy, so please don't play this guy. But if you wanna win, just play this thing. That's it. This was the video, so I hope you enjoy. Give a like and subscribe if you want. Adios, muchachos.